I'm so sorry.
You say you're sorry, but I see you smiling. Like that's not really empathetic to me.
I'm very sorry, Adam. I'm very sorry.
Come on. I was serious about Mercy. So serious that I went out and I spent money I didn't have on a wedding ring.
Here we go. Who exactly is my girlfriend?
If you have to ask.
Hey, Neve and Cammy. My name is Anthony, but everyone calls me Shy. I'm 25, live in Philadelphia, and I'm a homebody and an introvert. I use dating apps to meet girls, and last October, I matched with Tatiana on Tinder. She lived in my area, was 19, and gorgeous. Eventually, we moved our conversation to Instagram, but that's when things went a little sideways. The Instagram said her name was Mira, that she was 21, and the photo was of a totally different girl. Mira explained that she just didn't want everyone in the neighborhood to know she was on Tinder. Guess that's something that people do.
No.
No?
No.
All right, we kept talking, and she became my girlfriend. Mira lives close to me, but I can't get her to meet. When I told my sister what was going on, she played me an episode of Catfish. So I'm writing to see if you'll help me. Thank you for your consideration, Shy.
I could understand if Tatiana had a profile on Tinder and had a different name, but it was the same girl, everything on Instagram, because maybe she doesn't want everyone in her neighborhood to know that she's on Tinder. But for it to be a completely different girl, different pictures, different age, different name.
That shouldn't even be an option.
It makes no sense.
It's that one moment.
What are we waiting for?
Hi.
Hi.
And you must be Mira.
Yeah.
You know her? No.
Nice to meet you. A moment ago, was that your friend Imani?
That's Imani. Yeah.
Come on down.
Hi. I'm Cammy.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
And this, as you know, is Shy. Do you guys know each other?
No.
Okay.
I'm not the person in the picture, obviously.
Okay. Just to be clear, you've been the one talking to Shy.
Yeah, but my name is not Mira.
Okay, what is your name?
My name's Shiona.
Shiona.
I'm from Philly.
Okay. So is this Imani's house then?
Yeah.
We live in the same city. Meeting you in person, you still look good.
Right.
You could have just sent me a regular photo of you and I'd have said...
It was like I didn't want to give my real identity because I just was scared of how it would be like in person. I wanted somebody, you know, tall enough for me, and well, I didn't know how it was gonna be in person, but I don't think you're tall enough for me.
What?
I mean, you could have asked my height. Let's say if I wasn't...
Yeah,
you could
if
have
you're
asked my
looking
height
for
something.
tall guys.
Like, you could have just told me that. Like, this all could have been avoided if you'd have just, yeah, listen, I want a tall guy. Hey, I'm 6 foot. Instead of, you know, pursuing and me building feelings and, you know, growing an attachment to somebody who doesn't like me because I'm not tall. Like, I didn't choose to come out not tall.
You seem annoyed with him because he's not as tall as you'd like him to be.
Right.
But that was never part of your discussion, and you knew what he looked like. You're also not the person you showed pictures of. So it makes sense that he's confused right now. He's just trying to figure out if the last 6 months meant anything to you, or if it was all just some joke.
First off, I wasn't the one that matched you. It was Imani.
So tell Imani to come on outside, please.
Imani!
So I've been texting the wrong girl.
Hi.
Help us understand what happened.
Okay, well, I was the one who started the Tinder page
Okay.
initially.
Why make a fake Tinder profile?
I was just it was for entertainment, really. And then when I stopped texting him, she started, and it was like she kind of felt like had interest in him.
liked
She
it.
seen
I
what he
liked
was saying,
texting.
and yeah.
You wanted to keep talking to him and then made the fake Instagram, or you already had a fake Instagram?
I already had an Insta, like I already had a Finsta page, and she was like, he's cool and stuff like that.
But after she established the connection with the fake profile, if you wanted to keep talking to him, why didn't you just say, hey, you know, that was my friend, she was doing some dumb but this is really me, because like, you're beautiful.
I didn't want him to go around saying that I'm on Tinder and I'm on.
What? Who cares?
I mean, like, we live in the same city, but it's like, I was insecure.
Okay.
So,
And-
like, what do you have to say? Like, why are you just standing here?
I just want to know if the last, 5 months, 6 months we've been texting, it's been fake or real. Because for me, it's been real. 5 months of my time, you know, for nothing. So, like, that's...
How is that
like,
funny?
that's the
I
issue.
can't
is,
do this
like,
no more.
Do what? Tell the truth? What?
Well,
Money, go get your friend. Go
on
ahead.
ridiculous. I want to punch the wall right now.
Welcome back.
I'm sorry, I'm just a little nervous, but it was really me talking to you and texting you every day. And I really appreciate how you was texting me. You're a nice person, you are, but I don't know you like that. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say.
You don't think that the connection that you guys had meant
No.
anything?
I don't think it meant anything to me. It just went too far. Like, I'm sorry. But
This isn't funny.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I did try to stop texting him, but he blew my phone up. What can I say?
Because
I
he thought
texted
you
him
were his
back.
girlfriend. That's why. He thought you were his girlfriend. And you were calling him your boyfriend. Like, if you weren't into him, then you could have stopped doing that, but you didn't. And I don't know what's so funny.
Dear Neve and Cammy, my name is Rain, she, her. I'm 20, live in Houston, and currently work at a pizza restaurant.
I wonder if they have gluten-free crust.
I started being homeschooled in the 7th grade. I felt isolated and alone and spent most of my free time online in fandoms. Being part of these fandoms felt very much like a home for me. 7 years ago, I messaged a boy named Piers after he made a funny comment on my friend's post. He was 2 years older than me, but we immediately became best friends. We were talking to each other daily, and we even stayed up DMing each other at night. I was secretly convinced he was the one for me. But I understood it probably wouldn't work out because he lived in London.
Piers from London.
Wow. Also, Piers has always been mysterious. He wouldn't tell me his last name, and the page we talked on was a fandom page. He also had a habit of going no contact for months at a time with no explanation. After some time, the months turned into years, and I thought I had lost him. But a few weeks ago, after 4 years, we finally reconnected.
No.
I was so happy to hear from him, and this feels like an opportunity I cannot pass up to find out who he is and what his true intentions are. I hope to hear from you. Love, Rain.
You see that person?
who is that?
Here we go.
Oh, is that her? She looks like she's alone.
Interesting.
Hi, Chloe.
Hey. Hi, lady. Oh my God, you're so cute. Goodness, girl. It's so good to finally see you.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thanks for
Good to see you guys here.
Good to
Showing
see
up.
you. I didn't think we were gonna hear from you because you didn't text us back.
I thought that I could get a hold of John, like have all of us be here
Right.
since he's here anyway, but it didn't work out that way.
I mean, I know we had asked about trying to get in touch with him, but like, was that the only reason you were trying to get him here, or was it because you know something about Piers that we don't know?
I do.
You do.
I do. So, Rain, there have been some things that like you don't know. because we were just kids and it was a long ass time ago. I had a bunch of fandom accounts, and when I met you first, it was through a different account.
Are we talking about the Piers account?
That's what I'm alluding to, yeah.
So you are Piers.
Yes. When all of this occurred, I was 12, and it was just an online group chat that I was in. Most of the stuff that happened on those was role-playing anyway. And once I noticed that you kind of liked that account, that's when I stopped being as active on it, and I became more distant and I stopped using it. Because I was like, okay, well, that's kind of an area that I don't want to touch.
Why didn't you tell me?
I don't know. I was a kid, and I didn't think any of it would matter. I honestly did not think you and I would still be talking to each other.
But now you're not a kid, and when
She's
she
not a
got
kid either, yeah.
Right, exactly. And when she saw the Piers profile suddenly follow her again after all these years, she's thinking this person that I had this childhood love with is back in my life. Why did you pop back up as Piers?
So when I was digging through my Instagram accounts 2 months ago, I was like, okay, let me see where Piers was. I would check on it once a year whenever I'd remember it exists, and I'd be like, oh, But I didn't mean to follow you from that account. I honestly don't really know how it happened, but I'm sorry that I put you through any of that emotional distress.
So what made you talk to her account instead of just messaging her as you and being like, hey, just haha, letting you know that account that you used to follow all those years ago was actually me?
Because I never thought we would meet, I'd never thought that it was worth it enough to break your heart about it, and it'd be easier to just be like, oh, miss you too, and then just hopefully one day you stop.
How'd you even come up with the name Piers?
I was a big gamer girl, and I loved Resident Evil. There's a character named Piers Nivens, and I was playing it when I made that account.
What's funny?
I get if you're nervous,
Yeah.
that's totally understandable, but this isn't funny. We're not laughing.
I'm sorry.
All right, well, it's a lot. I think taking the rest of the day just to sort of let it all sink in is a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Nice to meet you. We'll figure out a time for tomorrow.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye, Ray.
All right. Yeah, we got an email. Please help.
My past, AKA Jacqueline, is back.
Dear Nave and Max, my name is Felicia, and I'm a 19-year-old girl from a small town just outside of Pittsburgh. About 5 years ago, I ran into an unfortunate situation with a fake profile of a girl named Jacqueline, but all the pictures were of me. This girl was really rude and insulting to others. Then she took it to the whole next level. She changed her name from Jacqueline to my real name and started adding people from my local high school. The profile began to harass people, telling my classmates that they should kill themselves.
It's like a cyberbully just assumed her identity. That's a weird mind.
Jeez. 2010 and 2011 were rough years for me. Being a girl in high school is difficult enough. Dealing with harassment over the internet is just the icing on the cake. In the fall of 2011, Jacqueline disappeared, and I thought I'd finally gotten rid of her for good until a few weeks ago, I'd received a message reading, "Remember me? She's back." I have no idea why and what she's capable of. I am so mad, but also scared. I've tried ignoring it, I've tried confronting the fake profile, and nothing's worked out. I feel like you two are the only people that could get to the bottom of this.
Someone's haunting her.
Well, and not just that, this is a girl who is trying to start her life. So if Felicia's now out in the world and looking for jobs, and there's this other profile of her that someone finds when they search her name, that could have a terrible impact on her life. Hi, Tracy, right?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Good. Are you kidding me?
So, I'm here with someone you might recognize.
Oh my gosh. Ew. I don't like her. She stole all of Jacqueline Linkwood's friends.
Did she just say I stole Jacqueline Linkwood's stuff?
She said you stole Jacqueline Linkwood's friend.
So I heard that correctly.
I think it'd be good if we all came in to talk.
Okay, fine. She can come in.
Why don't you guys come in?
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, I'm Max.
I'm Tracy.
Hey, Tracy.
Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
Okay, so you seem relatively chipper.
Yeah, I'm always cheerful. It's just my personality.
Are you putting on an act right now? Or
No, this is really me.
This is really you?
This is really me when I'm me. I'm just really energy. I work with kids, so
Like in a daycare?
yeah.
Okay.
They love me so much. They're like my best friends. They're like my little puppies. They're so cute.
Obviously, you understand why we're here. You admitted that you created this profile. So we were hoping to hear a little bit more about that.
I was bored with my life, so I wanted to be someone else.
Right.
Like the whole Jacqueline Lincoln thing was like Miley, Hannah, you know, Tracy by day. On the internet, I was Jacqueline by night.
Is that Hannah Montana? Is that how it works?
Yeah, that's how like I like did everything. Like I come home from school, bang, I'm Jacqueline, not Tracy anymore.
How old were you when you started doing that?
I was 14 in middle school.
So now you're about 20.
20 today.
20 today, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, your birthday.
What could you do as Jacqueline that you couldn't do as Tracy?
Oh my gosh. I don't know. As Jacqueline, I could talk to anyone I wanted and like bully people and stuff. It all comes back to when people bullied me. So like I had to bully other people too to get revenge.
But why take out what people do to you on other people who didn't do anything to you?
Because they bullied me too. Like people, they're like, you're fake, you're fake.
But you were fake.
But they didn't know that.
A lot of people don't like Felicia because they associate her with your up profile.
I really don't like Felicia. I think she deserves it. She thinks she's a model and she thinks she's all that. I'm still mad at her. Jacqueline was popular. She had all that popularity and Felicia ruined it. That's why I don't really like her.
Should I apologize for ruining that?
Yeah.
Because I'm sincerely sorry.
Jacqueline was like a real person. Well, she wasn't a real person. I was the real person.
Do you take drugs?
I am not on drugs. I never took a drug in my life. I'm just naturally happy and hyper.
Just out of curiosity, I was wondering why you seem so proud of this.
Because, like, I created Jacqueline Lincoln and I'm proud of creating her. I'm proud of it. It really helped me. When I got to bully people online, I felt so tough.
And what if someone you cyberbullied killed themselves?
Really?
Yeah, really.
I wouldn't cry. Like, would you want me to cry? It's not my fault they killed themselves. They made that choice themselves, so it's their fault, not mine.
Maybe people really did that because you told them to. That could have been the trigger. That doesn't bother you.
It does not bother me. It's not my fault. I did not hold a gun to their head saying, go kill yourself.
Yeah, but some people that have really low self-esteem.
Well, I have a high self-esteem.
Look, this is relatively pointless, what's going on right here.
Am I done with her?
Yeah, I mean, we're done for now. We're all done for now.
Good. Yeah. Felicia, are you gonna say happy birthday? That was so much fun.
Hi, Neve and Cammy. I love your show, how you help people. And now I'd love for you to help me too. My name is Siata. I'm a 33-year-old single mother living in Las Vegas, Nevada. I've been talking to this guy named Juan a little over a year now, and I've totally fallen in love with him. He's 31 and lives in Moreno Valley, California. He's not like anyone I've been in a relationship with before. He's respectful and loving. He's a family man. And he's been a much-needed confidant and best friend. He's the sweetest guy to me, and he always makes me feel special. I asked him to video chat, but he wants to meet in person. I've driven out to Los Angeles to meet him, but he was never able to. But as we become closer and have talked about moving in together, my patience is wearing thin. So, I told him I'd call you guys, but when I brought up Catfish, he came clean. He admitted he's been using someone else's photos. So now I know what he really looks like, and I still really want to meet up, but he keeps pushing it off. I'm afraid he's lying to me about something else. I love this guy with all my heart, and I want to start a family with him. Please help me find out the truth about Juan and finally meet him in person. Thank you, Siata.
I mean, I ain't really trying to put all my business out here.
Baby, can you please come outside and say that to my face?
Open the door, Juan.
I'll pop out.
Okay, we're ready when you are. Here, why don't you come back so we don't get so crowded and sorry, it's so weird. Just, yeah, the whole situation feels strange. Is this someone you know?
No, who the hell are you?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Neve.
Nice to meet you,
Good.
P.
What's your name?
BC.
BC?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is Cammy.
Hi, Cammy.
What's up, Cammy?
Nice to meet
And
you.
this is Siata, obviously you know, right?
Oh my. So
Yeah.
you're a Juan?
I'm Juan. I'm Juan Sanchez.
Who are you? What do you do? Like, we don't know anything about you.
I'm BC from the P, if you don't know, you feel me? I'm from Pomona, California. You know what I'm saying? I be making music. A lot of people know who I am. You feel me? I'm like well known and well respected where I'm from. Honest to God, I didn't mean to put your emotions like this, you feel me? But you know, it's just kind of happened like that. I didn't really expect you to like pull up. I didn't expect you to like go through with everything for
I
real.
went all the way to California. I drove 243 miles, then you never even showed up. Like, that's not cool at all. I told you all my private business and stuff, had me sending you all types of pictures and stuff, and, well, you know.
I know, that's up. I ain't even gonna lie to you, that's hella up.
So you was just playing me the whole time?
I ain't gonna lie, it was cap. I don't really give a about this situation, you know what I mean?
So why did you lie to me? You said that you love me and stuff like that?
Okay, so the situation is kind of crazy, you feel me? Like, I seen her page, and at the time, I was with my baby mama. So then it's like, okay, I seen her, she was looking good. I say a little comment, boom. Then we started talking, but then she wanted to see who I was, and I couldn't let her know who I was, because it's easy to find me from where I'm from, and then find my baby mama, and then make a whole scene and like, so I ain't even.
Are you with your baby mama?
Hell no, not no more.
Okay. Were you at the time?
Yeah. So it's like, what am I supposed to do?
So who called us yesterday?
What you mean?
Somebody
Was
called
that
us
your
yesterday
baby
because they
mama?
saw your Snapchats with us talking about Siata.
Yeah, that's my BM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Is she still signed into your Snapchat account?
She probably is then.
But if you didn't like her, why
Yeah,
keep
what?
talking to her on Snapchat all this time?
Kind of like a video game, like Sims or GTA or something.
So
feel
you
me?
look at me as
Not
a
like
video
that,
game?
no.
That is not funny. It's not funny. You're playing with people's
No,
feelings,
I'm not.
their
I'm not
emotion.
trying to. I'm laughing because I don't know. It's just kind of. It's kind of crazy. You feel me?
We don't feel you. I get the sense that you have a sort of public persona, right?
Mm-hmm.
People know you as a certain type of guy, but that you also have a very different side of you.
What you mean?
Well, I don't think you would have agreed to even meet with us if you didn't give a And I think your relationship with Siata and the things that you've said and the way that you've talked to her seem to indicate that you have the capability of being a very sincere, genuine guy. Which then makes me think that you might actually really have feelings for her. And I don't know if you're not comfortable admitting that or if you feel like you don't want people to know that you're talking to her and that you really like her, but like, I'm not buying that it was sort of just a joke for you. So this is an email from Adam, and the subject is guarded, but optimistic. Hi, Neve and Cammy. My name is Adam. I live out in Lansing, Michigan, and I don't have much experience with online dating. But 6 months ago, I'd been feeling pretty lonely. I went on Meet Me and found an amazing woman named Mercy.
Have mercy, please.
She's from Torrance, California, and depending on the outcome of your investigation, she could be the love of my life. Wow. Mercy is beautiful and kind, and she seems to be really into me. I have to admit that I'm not really used to that. I'm a big guy, and from what I've experienced, most people are only into looks. But Mercy told me I was exactly her type. We texted for hours every day. By the end of the summer, we were talking kids and marriage. I love Mercy, and I want to be with her. But there were some things that have been giving me doubts. In August, Mercy said we could video chat, but when we did, there was a weird glare, like someone was filming a screen.
Oh no.
If she's not the woman in the photos, I can get past that. I understand not being confident about your looks, but I need to know who I'm really talking to. Is she like me, looking for love but afraid to trust that someone's going to love them back? Or is this some sort of trick? I could really use your help getting through it. Sincerely, Adam. The waiting.
Did she flake out or what?
Oh!
Hello?
Hi.
Hello.
Hello?
What's your name?
I'm Frank.
Frank.
Yeah. Yes.
Hello, Frank.
The connection's a little weird.
Are you Mercy?
Yep.
Okay. And where do you live?
I live in Africa.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Where? Africa's a big place.
I live in.
Okay.
Was anything you told me true? Was there any part of the story that you told me that was true?
No. All the story I told you was a lie.
I mean, is this something you just do there for fun, or like, why do you do this? Why do you catfish people?
The reason why I catfish people is because I'm not financially stable, and that's what I do to feed my family.
What makes you think that it's any different anywhere else, though? What makes you think that I don't have problems? I get $800-900 a month. That's all I have to live on. That barely pays for living here. But you want some of that money. And me, being the person I am, trusting you, even loving you, was willing to do that.
Do you have a family?
No, I have a girlfriend. One boy, only one boy is 3 years old. But we live together. But I'm not married yet.
Does your girlfriend know that you are a catfish, that you lie to people?
I didn't tell her about that.
How many men have you talked to since you started doing this?
Okay, let me say I talked to many people.
And how much money do you think you make doing this?
Let me say at least $200 or $300 for a month.
Do you only talk to Americans?
Yes, I only talk to Americans. Americans, they are very easy to send money through. Other countries, they don't use Cash App, they don't use Venmo, they don't use PayPal. Yes, America is very easy to send, maybe even gift card. So that's why normally I like chatting Americans.
But if this is your way to make money, you haven't made any money off of Adam.
I haven't made any money from Adam.
So why do you keep talking to him?
Adam, he trusted and he believed our message is real. So he told me he's gonna send me the money. But if he keeps delaying, I made my mind that I'm gonna leave him or I'm gonna block him.
I'm at a loss of words, I think. In 8 seasons of making this show. This is like the absolute worst version of getting catfished because it's just textbook scammer in Africa who has absolutely no feelings for you.
You don't feel the least bit sorry?
This is not my dream job, no. I pray to God that He will give me a better job so maybe I can stop this and get a better job.
You have to stop calling this a job, because this is not a job that you're doing. It's wrong.
All I can say is I'm very sorry and I apologize.
Like, I see you sitting there and you're smiling. Like, what makes you smile about this? I mean, you're tugging at people's heartstrings, expecting them to feel sorry for you, but you don't feel sorry for anybody else.
I'm so sorry.
You say you're sorry, but I see you smiling. Like, that's not really empathetic to me.
I'm very sorry, Adam. I'm very sorry.
Come on. I was serious about Mercy. So serious that I went out and I spent money I didn't have on a wedding ring.
No. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm even surprised that I bought the ring. But all I can say is that I'm very sorry. I know it really hurts.
Subject, my cousin is getting catfished. Oh, it's a family affair. My name is Carmen. I'm 30 years old and live in Cincinnati, Ohio. My cousin's name is Antoine, and he is in love with a guy named Tony, even though they've never met. He is convinced that Tony is the one for him. All I ever hear is how Tony is the cheese to his macaroni, and I don't understand how he can even trust the guy. Plus, Antoine has never even seen a picture of Tony.
I came to find your love under the sun.
The only time they talk is when Tony calls, so Antoine just has to wait by the phone.
Does Antoine not have Tony's number?
I don't know, it's hard to...
It's all on Tony's terms.
Right. Antoine and Tony have been talking for 3 years, and he's never made an effort to come to Cincinnati to see him. He's a very lovable guy, but he's easily fooled.
He's a romantic.
He's never been in a real relationship, and he's in deep with Tony. This dude is lying. Please help, Carmen. I think this is it. This house perched up on the hill here. It was abandoned.
I mean, it could be that this is an abandoned house. Let's do it.
Let's check it out.
There's no windows. Gunshots. It's been salted.
This letter is a notice of violation and order issued pursuant to building code. So whoever did live here missed him by a month.
This don't make no damn sense.
Somebody gotta live here.
Even if I knock, they can't open the door. It's padlocked.
No more address?
That was it. Well, let's get it back in the car.
All right.
It's cold.
Let's go.
I don't want to get back in the car, because I'm gonna find something.
I mean, we're trying everything we can.
Twan, the reason why you stupid idiot can never find who Tony is because I'm Tony.
What's going on?
Why the would you do that?
Because
Bring my years though, cause that ain't cool.
you should have never called me a fat ass Kelly Price.
You get mad off of that little bitty bull though. That's
It's life. Deal with it.
There ain't no Tony.
Wait a second.
Oh well.
For real, 3 years? I'm thinking it's Tony. You ain't no Tony.
It's life. You have to deal
There ain't
with
no
it.
life. That's bull.
That's not bull.
It's over. Don't talk to me ever no more, and I mean that.
It was the right thing to do.
Man, you please could follow me with that damn camera.
Yeah, I want a lot of space. Like 10 times more space.
I don't even feel like talking about this bull. Gonna play me like that. And I'm going around over 3 people in my houses thinking I'm about to see Tony. Our fat ass playing. I just want to go home. I'm going home. I'm changing my number every my thing, and I mean that.
So this is what, payback?
Yes, paybacks. Payback.
For what? For what?
Paybacks. It's so funny. It's so funny to me. Because he talked about me in front of like everybody. So I was waiting for the right moment, and that was the right moment.
Well, I think I share your confusion, disappointment, and disgust. Here, you want to get in the car?
Hell yeah, I want to get in the car, take the cameras off of me.
Go ahead.
I want to go home.
You can sit in the front.
I'm sorry. What voice are you using to talk to him?
The Tony voice.
Just gonna let you know I'm thinking about you. Just wanna let you know that, I do care for you. Do wanna see you. Can't wait to meet you.
The Tony voice. He never actually talked to Tony on the chat line, but he felt like he did because I called him like, you met me off the chat line. Because he always on there and he give his number out. So I started talking to him.
So he never talked to anyone named Tony on the chat line?
No. I've been talking to him for 3
That's
years,
a
and
long-
I've been with him 3 years. Talk to him, be with him, talk to him, be with him. Instead of everybody that we know, now the world can see, like, it's one step.
Well, what did he
one notch
say?
up.
How did it start?
It's one notch up. That I was a fat, hungry Kelly Price. Every little thing that humiliates somebody, he has said to me. The best way I knew how to get him back is I know that he'd be on the chat line. The joke was always on me. So now the joke is on him.
You kind of, you used us and kind of wasted our time to get back at your cousin for saying something about you 3 years ago?
Yeah.
3 years though. Us some bull. Now I gotta deal with this bull. She do some stupid ass with her fat ass.
It was a house full of people when he did me, and also a world full of people when I did him.
I'm so glad you got to be on TV, and everyone's gonna love you because you're the queen of Catfish.
Are you gonna be mad?
It's just kind of lame. It's just lame. I'm cold.